Monserrat, and today I'm gonna show you my phase 3 for my project for the data management system for my movie manager application that I've been developing throughout the semester. And in this new chapter for this module number 9, I built a graphical user interface using Java Swing, so that way I can display what my project is about. So this system allows CRUD operation or CRUD operations, file loading, and a custom feature that will calculate the average duration of the movies that will be saved and that will be stored, by saying, on this. And you can alter also by adding new movies, deleting old movies. So without further ado, let me walk you through what I just did. So my first class, I have my movie Java class, which this one represents a movie with a title, genre, year, rating, duration, and availability, and provides getters, setters, and a format string representation. So my first class for this one is going to be, of course, the movie class as a title. And here are my private. So I have my private string for the title, the genre, then of course the int for the year, double for rating, which is in double decimals. Then we have the int for the duration and the boolean for the availability, whether it's available or not available. Here are my constructors for my new movie class with a new specified details. So of course we have the parameters for each one. So title means the movie title, the movie genre for genre, the year for the year release, rating for the rate from 0 to 10, and including the decimal points, duration in minutes, and availability status. So here are my getters for the title, for the genre, for the year, then the rating, duration, and availability. And here is my return, a format string to describe the movie. This one is to ensure that all the information that I keyed is right, otherwise it will crash and it'll say not available or not found. Then I have my movie manager class. So in this class manages a collection of movie objects and provides a CRUD operation loading from file and custom actions. So here is my public class for movie manager. Here is the private for my list of movies. So on this one, I'm explaining about how to create and add a new movie after validating the input of the data, and return only if the movie was successfully added, false otherwise. So this is my true and false statement. Then I have my updates and existing movie details if found and the data is valid. True if it's updated. That's the return. Otherwise, it will be an invalid data message displaying. Then I have my public boolean. On this one, deletes a movie by title, case insensitive. Well, in this one, as long as I do all lowercase, it shouldn't be a problem. For taking as an example, well, case sensitive, insensitive in this case. It don't matter. Can be caps on, caps off. So then we have the finds and returns of a movie by the title. And sorry, I have to lower my Google. And we have the load movies from a file. And we have the return. So this is all my conditions. Here is the movie manager GUI. So this one is the class to provide a graphical interface for interacting with the new movie manager. It allows users to perform CRUD operations, load movies from a file, and display movies and calculate the average duration. So of course this is my public class for the GUI, and what it does, it will show, you will see in a moment, it will show a actual home page for you to display what it means. So I have my private for my manager. This one handle the movie data and operations, and then we have the private jet text area. It'll display the movie information as the movie Java. Here are my constructor, and this one sets up a GUI layout. So on this one, it handles all movie data and operations and implemented the full CRUD. It creates, updates, deletes, and finds a movie. That's the main reason I made this class. So for example, this is the public for my movie manager GUI. Here are again the conditions. For example, as you may see, this one, it'll create the text area where the movie information will be shown. So this one is the display area. It'll display the jack text area, and this one is the set editable under the condition of false. Then we have to create a panel with buttons for user interface. So this one is to show the buttons for the GUI. We have the load file function, display movies, add movies, update movies, delete movies, average duration, and of course the exit. And this one is to add the buttons to the panel, which you will see in a quick moment. Then we have the attach events handlers to the buttons. So of course this one is to indicate what buttons are they supposed to do. So we have the load file, display movies, add movies, update movies, delete movies, shown average duration, and system exit. Over here we have the opens a file chooser for the user to select a file and loads movie from data from it. So this one is really important because I was able to find a way that I can import my list of movies, which is this one right here, and I have about 20 movies that I made on my own. And what it does is I can import this txt file to actually the GUI by selecting it from my computer saved documents, which you will see in a moment. I found it really friendly, user friendly to do that. And here are how can I load the files. So of course JFile chooser gets new JFile chooser. Int the result gets file chooser shown open dialog parent this. If results equals JFile chooser, approve option. Otherwise it will not work. Over here it will display all movies currently stored in the system in the text area. So here is the condition of how it's going to be displayed. Then we have the prompts, the user for movie details, and add the movie to the system. This one is to add the movie function. Here are my booleans, my ints, and of course my if and else. Then we have the prompt the user for the title of a movie and a new detail, then updates the movie. This one is for me to update the list with the data that I input afterwards. Then of course I have my prompt for the user when I want to delete a title. Then of course this is the average function. This will calculate the average of duration of all movies combined, and it'll show as a message. And this is the main method that launches the GUI. Alright, so without further ado, and just to show you at least, this is the document that has the list of movies. So without further ado, let's run it. I'll just move myself right here. And here it is. This is the movie manager. For example, I can click load file, and here is my browser of all the documents that I have saved on my computer. So let's just go and display my text file for my movie management, and here it tells me that 20 movies have been successfully loaded. So if I click display movies, it'll display all the movies that I have saved on the file. It shows the title, the year of it when it was made, the genre of the movie, the rating on that movie, duration in minutes, and of course if it's available for the user to see. This one is to add the movie. So let's say Rugrats, right? We click OK. Genre animated. Year, oh my gosh, I believe 2003. Rating from 1 to 10, that's my childhood, so I put 10. And duration, I will say about 135 minutes. Available, I will just put true. It's spelling right, of course. And here it will display the message of movie added successfully. And here on the bottom, you will see that the list has been added. Enter the title of the movie to update. So let's say I want to update the Rugrats movie. So let's go back. Rugrats. Genre, I want to go to crime. Why not? Year 2003. Rating, I will do 9.9. Duration in minutes, I will do 145. And I'll do false in this case. Movie has been available. Well, updated and see. Now it'll do that. Let's go to delete movie. So I want to delete, for example, Coco. And movie delete successfully. So you're about to see that the Coco is being deleted off the list. There we go. And again, average of duration. So let's do, if I want to open up from the terminal, this one is how it looks like. And here it is, how can I look in my terminal. So Java jar, desktop, mobile 9 jar. And there we go. Same display. I just hope that this one was useful for all of you. I can't express how proud I am for this project, and hopefully the next one will be the final for this project I've been working so hard for throughout the semester. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope this one was useful, and I see you on the next project. Have a good day.